Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral. Joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command as always. Thank you to all the new subscribers out there, and don't forget to keep supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button. Other than that, let's jump in. So we're talking today about patch 37, which was released yesterday. Also, it's basically arc number 3 in the duality. Is that how you say it? Duality. Jesus. Duality arc. Yeah, that was hard to say. So there's obviously new things that come with the Duality arc itself, and obviously there's also the new Syndicate thing as well, which we're going to go through. So these are the notes themselves. So it gives you 25 new missions, the third part of the Duality arc itself, and then it just gives you the normal breakdown of what things there is that's new in the actual arc itself. Not much other than they've added a few. I say not much. There is. The Syndicate part of it is massive. That's a massive change. And obviously we're going to look into how to progress through that a little bit as well. So the Syndicate proves to be loyal to the Orion Syndicate for various reasons. Officer presets are here now as well. Third permanent research slot queue, which is kind of interesting. So you can get free research queues now as well. It's kind of cool. 25 new missions as always. 3 new officers, which we'll come to. There's no picture on them though, which is kind of weird, but yeah, we'll talk about them a little bit. Cryonic blast projectile, which is obviously for ships. And then cloaking for the ISS jellyfish and the sarcophagus. There's also a different way of getting the cloaking stuff as well, which I haven't seen until this patch. So please let me know if it's new, and I will show you in a second. And then just 20 new TC research nodes. And then a new battle pass, which is pretty standard. So the Syndicate itself, let's go talk about that itself. So if you click that little button there, it takes you onto the Syndicate. So this is your current level. And then to the next level, you need 2,349 XP. And that'll take you to level 2. And it goes all the way to 25, I believe. Yeah, it goes all the way to 25. And basically what it means is when you unlock a certain level, you get all the traits within this level. I don't know if it's a case of you get the traits previously to that as well. I imagine it would be. So every time you unlock a new level, you gain everything in that level as well as whatever you currently had. And then you just keep going up, because otherwise it wouldn't make much sense. Because if you get to level 25, but you only say wanted, I don't know, extra warp speed or extra mining, then there's no real reason to go any further if that was the case. But I'm pretty sure it's the case of you basically get to level 25 and you have everything prior to that unlocked as well. So you can claim these daily. You get, I think, 151 or something. It wasn't a huge amount. So you get like however much per day for free. You just click this button here. Hopefully it glows or does something to tell you need to claim it daily. Otherwise people will forget, me included. So hopefully it does tell you. The good thing about this is you gain shards from it. And obviously you get Crusher. Grusher, is that how you say his name? Don't know. You get shards for it. So every time you go, if you get 10 there, for example, you get 15 there. 15, that's a full unlock there. On that one, you get 25. Because obviously what you've previously got. So by 7, you get fully unlocked Grush shards. And then you keep going and you get another 25 there. You get 50 here, 40 there, and then another 50, 60, 65, so on and so on. It constantly keeps going up, and so you are going to gain him relatively quickly. The officer in question, have we got any? No, we haven't. Okay, let's just go to the bottom. So the new officers that they've added are Martok. Oh, wait a sec. So you got Martok, you got Gowron, I presume that's how you pronounce it. So you got Gowron and Martok. They're the 2 new officers. as well as Grush, wherever he is. There he is. So you got this new guy, which is part of the Syndicate. It's interesting, to be fair. It's not too bad. It's relatively interesting. He's kind of a mining, some sort of mining officer. So Grush increases the protection cargo of a ship by 100%, which is really always good to have. Fight or flight. So Grush increases the warp range of the ship by 6%. Slightly different to obviously what Scotty does. Scotty increases it by an actual warp amount, whereas he just increases it by a 6%. So, for example, if you had 100 warp range, he would increase your range by 6. There you go. Or 10, 0.6. So on and so on, basically. So yeah, relatively interesting officer himself. Is not too bad. But he is, like I say, he is part of the Syndicate. And then you got Martok, Supreme Command, gives you increased ship kinetic weapon damage by 50%. So very good when he's on interceptors with obviously some form of kinetics, which pretty much interceptors have pretty much mostly kinetics. And then Unwavering Loyalty, which is Martok, increases the ship's dodge by 200% of the total crew defense. Kind of a weird one, but it is. You're probably going to use them for the captain kinetic damage if you were going to use it, I would imagine. And then we got Glorious Gaze. So it increases the ship's energy weapons by 50%. Again, extremely useful. If you want them on some form of energy weapon ship, probably a battleship, because at least they have both capabilities, or even just an explorer. Obviously, energy weapons, explorers makes sense. And then increases the shield deflection by 200% of the crew's health. So again, you need to bump up health to then get him. This is part of a new thing, which is called the Nitmo Revenge. So kind of a new faction, so to say. So interesting to see who else we'll get from this faction in the future. And yeah, so they're the new officers. Interesting. We'll see how we unlock them later down the line. In terms of what have we got next? So we've got the different forms of stealth or cloaking capabilities. So now what you can do is you go into the store, and any ship that can get cloaking technology, you will have the cloaking shards here that you can start unlocking. So as you can see, the Enterprise does get it as well, the cloaking capabilities. So you go into that and you can start getting them. 120 shards you need for the anything level 34. So 120 of these. They're not that expensive. Obviously, they're not too expensive, but obviously they're still, because you need 120 of them, it's still going to be quite substantial. And then obviously if you go to someone like the Romulans or Klingons, pretty much every ship has cloaking capabilities. So you got the Centurion here, you got the Gladius here, and obviously they go up in prices as well. So 245 for the Centurion, and then the Gladius is 380, and finally finishing on the Augur is 385. So to get a full one of these, you're looking at in the 40,000 range, probably 45, roughly off the top of my head, probably about 45,000, plus or minus a couple of thousand. You're going to need to get your ship in the cloaking capabilities. This is something that's quite interesting. I might do it because there is some missions that utilize cloaking technology, and it makes it a lot easier to do them missions. Since it says when you attack in cloak, you gain 100 points, say, but if you don't attack in cloak, you only gain 10 points. So it's quite useful, and for 45,000, it is expensive, and I wish it was slightly cheaper, but maybe even half the price of what it is. I wish it was at least half the price, but it is what it is. I most likely will pick it up, I would imagine. But yeah, that is the new cloaking stuff. And obviously the ISS Jellyfish, which I can't show you, but that does also have it as well now. And then going into research slot, we've got that here. So we've got another research slot right there. Me personally, I already have 2. I don't really see why you would need 3, but people have asked for it supposedly. So You got another building slot, obviously the second building slot, which came quite a few arcs ago. And then you've got obviously a third research slot as well now, which again, for them people that asked for it, there you go. Officers we spoke about, missions, yes. Cloaking technology. And then the main one, excuse me, sorry about that, is going to be research. You've got 25 new research. I haven't been able to locate where it is because I haven't really looked for it as of yet. Is it in here? Nope. Where are you? 25 new research slots. Nope. Is it under any of this? Okay, last one, but I don't know if it's in here. No, it's not in here. Is it? Oh, no, there's a few things in here. So we got Cloaking Beacon. I don't know if this was here last time. Maybe I just didn't notice it, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. So we got Cloaking Beacon, Cloaking Wavelength, Full Impulse now as well. Give you more impulse speed. Prime Capture Nodes. I'm pretty sure these weren't either, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure these are the new stuff. Yeah, because I've only just been starting to work down here, and I'm pretty sure these definitely weren't there last time. These were, but not these ones. So yeah, there's a few there, and then they must be dotted around. I don't know. Okay, we got some cloaking technology, but I'm pretty sure this was here last time. But yeah, it says we need to have new research. I don't not believe them, I guess, but I don't see where 25, does it say? 20 new tech tree research nodes. Oh, territory capture research. Is it? 20 new research nodes. TC research nodes. Isn't that? I'm just reading this completely wrong. Oh, go back. We have done that. Are these? No, they're the actual called capture nodes, yeah. I thought they were. CC, well, whatever. There is a few new research anyway. That's the point of it. There is a few new research things, I believe. Then we got a new battle pass. Battle pass is pretty standard. So if you go into the battle pass, it's pretty much the same as it normally is. It goes up to 20 as usual. You get full unlock of Galron. If you go obviously the elite route, you get full unlocker at the end. You also get your Syndicate XP, which is how people are gonna obviously level up a lot faster in the tree itself, and you get some there, and you get some at the top end. You get 1700 at the top end here, which is not too bad overall. In terms of free to play, the usual stuff. You got Tetron. You get obviously 8 million power steel. This is for obviously my level, so just bear that in mind. Yours may vary, as I always say. So yeah, I get 5 million here, and then I finish off with getting high-end stuff. So 18 million of the trit, and power steel get 130 million, plus a butt ton of ore, which is always useful. The good thing about this one is it seems to involve a little bit more of the faction credits, a little bit more XP. The free-to-play do get some Syndicate stuff as well. Obviously, if you have the Elite, you will obviously also get the Syndicate stuff there as well. So you just get basically more of it overall. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Whilst the game decides to crash on me. But we've pretty much covered everything there. So hopefully that's your breakdown for the new Syndicate and all the new different features that come with the game. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Other than that, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.